Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, what I am about to reveal will shake you to your core. Do not even tell your family. I can only trust you for." Archangel Michael speaks directly to your heart, his voice a thunderclap piercing through the silence of your soul. What I am about to reveal will shake you to your core, unraveling the very foundation you have built your life upon. This is a secret too dangerous, too sacred to share with even those closest to you. The weight of this truth is meant only for you, for your strength alone. In the quiet hours, when the moon trembles behind torn clouds, shadows gather not around strangers but within your own home. Those you trusted with your deepest secrets have whispered betrayal in the darkness. Their smiles hide storms that rage unseen, storms destined to shatter the illusion of safety you once knew. God says, this revelation is not punishment but awakening. You stand at the precipice of a spiritual reckoning, a moment when lies will fall like shattered glass and your spirit will rise from the fragments stronger and more radiant than ever before. The ones you thought were your allies have conspired in silence, weaving a web that threatens to entangle your future. Yet, this message is not despair but divine justice in motion. Archangel Michael's sword gleams with righteous fire, ready to sever the ties that bind you to deception. You are chosen for this unveiling because your heart can bear the truth, and your soul is ready for the transformation that follows. Hold fast to this secret. Guard it like the treasure it is, for it will be the key to your liberation and the dawn of a new, unbreakable strength within you. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, the mask you wear is not as safe as you think. Behind the laughter that lights your days, shadows gather quietly, weaving secrets in the corners where you least expect. These shadows breathe in silence, hiding words that cut deeper than any blade." The moon trembled behind torn clouds as unseen eyes watched your every step, waiting for the moment to strike when your heart was most vulnerable. Trust, once a sacred sanctuary, has become a battlefield cloaked in deceit. You have loved fiercely, but some love wears a disguise, a serpent's tongue wrapped in velvet. God says, the betrayal is not distant, it lives within the walls of your closest home. The ones you called family, those whose names roll gently on your tongue in prayers, have whispered your downfall in hushed tones. The air thickens with a poisonous secret they guard fiercely, afraid that truth will burn their carefully built facade. In the dead of night, when the world sleeps and your soul aches, know that angels stand vigilant. Their wings brush against the darkness, stirring winds that carry both warning and hope. You have been chosen for a revelation that will shatter illusions but also awaken dormant strength. Archangel Michael's sword gleams with divine fire, poised to cut through the lies spun like spiderwebs around your heart. The betrayal will come like a storm that breaks a fragile branch, but from the breaking, new life will emerge. The pain you feel now is the beginning of a sacred awakening. The whispers you hear are the first echoes of a truth long concealed. Hold fast, beloved, for the silence before the storm carries a promise, what falls away was never meant to stay. God says, what you are about to uncover will shake your very core, but it will also free you from chains you never knew bound you. The shadows behind your smile are not your destiny. They are but a trial, a test of your spirit's endurance. Your heart beats with a fierce light that darkness cannot extinguish. The time to confront these silent shadows draws near. Type Amen if you receive this blessing of courage and clarity. Archangel Michael says, the veil that once shielded you from betrayal is unraveling thread by thread. Trust, fragile as glass, has been fractured in the hands you thought would protect you. The face of loyalty has shifted into a mask of deception, and you stand at the edge of a vast, unseen abyss. The night air is heavy with a scent of smoke and cold iron, the smell of broken promises burning in the secret fires of betrayal. Those closest to you have sown discord beneath the surface, their smiles hiding venomous intent. Each whispered conversation was a silent dagger aimed at your peace, a darkness that crept closer while you rested in faith. God says, you were chosen to see what others could not bear to reveal. This unveiling is painful but necessary. It is the divine act of tearing away the lies before they consume your soul. The truth, raw and unfiltered, will pierce through the fog that clouded your vision. The moon, a silent witness, now casts a pale light on the web of falsehoods. The threads glisten with the tears of those betrayed, but also with the strength of a spirit refusing to be broken. Archangel Michael's wings spread wide, covering you like a shield as the darkness attempts to close in. You will feel the sting of loss, the sharp edge of abandonment, but it is not the end. The dismantling of false trust is the birth of divine clarity. What was hidden in shadows must come to light so that you can step forward unburdened, stepping into the fullness of your purpose. The betrayal of blood is the heaviest of all, for it shakes the foundation of your very being. Yet, within this turmoil, God's justice moves swiftly, like lightning tearing through a stormy sky, illuminating the path to restoration. You are not alone in this fight. Heavenly forces stand with you, fierce and unwavering. Archangel Michael says, brace yourself for the storm of truth, for it will cleanse and prepare you for the blessings yet to come. The veil is torn, but on the other side awaits the dawn of sacred revelation. Declare your strength now. Type Amen to embrace divine protection and renewed courage. Archangel Michael says, the heavens themselves are poised to intervene as the storm of deception reaches its breaking point. Thunder rolls in the distance, and the sky churns with celestial fury, signaling that divine confrontation is imminent. The forces of darkness, once hidden in shadows, are now exposed beneath the unforgiving light. The air crackles with tension, electric and raw, as the clash between truth and falsehood ignites. You stand at the center of this cosmic battlefield, a warrior cloaked in faith and fiery resolve. The betrayal you endured was never meant to break you, it was the forging fire preparing you for this very hour. God says, the moment of reckoning is here. The lies whispered behind closed doors will shatter like glass, scattering shards of revelation that cut through the night. This divine confrontation will purge the rot, cleansing your spirit and reclaiming what was stolen in silence. The moon trembled behind torn clouds, casting fleeting shadows that dance like specters on the walls of your soul. But Archangel Michael's sword blazes with righteous light, a beacon cutting through the darkness with precision and power. Each strike is a decree against the forces that sought to undermine your peace. Your heart pounds with a fierce rhythm, a drumbeat of war and hope entwined. This is not mere battle, it is sacred justice, a reclaiming of your destiny from the jaws of deceit. The storm breaks not to drown you, but to baptize you anew, cleansing, renewing, awakening. As the skies roar and lightning splits the heavens, feel the surge of divine energy coursing through your veins. This confrontation is the threshold of transformation. What once was hidden is revealed, what once was broken is set to rise. Archangel Michael says, "Hold fast in this tempest, for victory is near." The breaking storm will pass, leaving behind a landscape cleared for sacred growth and unshakable truth. Receive this blessing of unyielding strength and unwavering faith. Type Amen to stand firm in the divine battle. Archangel Michael says, though the enemy moves unseen, their defeat is already written in the scrolls of heaven. The battle is not fought with mortal weapons, but with the fierce, radiant power of divine protection enveloping you. Around you, a sacred shield pulses, a luminous fortress forged from the very light of heaven. The night's chill cannot penetrate this holy armor. It hums with the strength of 1,000 angels, each wing beat a promise of unyielding guardianship. You are encased in a bubble of celestial fire, burning away fear, doubt, and all that seeks to harm your spirit. God says, this protection is not earned but granted, a gift to the faithful chosen to walk through fire and emerge refined. The unseen battle rages beyond your senses, yet its effects touch your life like ripples across a still lake. Every moment, forces of darkness attempt to breach your walls, but the archangels stand sentinel, their swords blazing with holy fire. In the shadows, the enemy recoils, powerless before the armor of light that cloaks you. Their schemes dissolve like mist under the rising sun, their whispers silenced by the thunderous chorus of angels singing your deliverance. You are not abandoned, you are the epicenter of a divine fortress no darkness can invade. The moon trembled behind torn clouds as Archangel Michael's voice rang out, a clarion call to the forces of light. His presence fills the air with a sacred energy that ignites your soul and steadies your heart. The spiritual battle may be invisible, but its victory is inevitable. God says, walk boldly now, knowing you carry the shield of heaven. This divine protection will hold firm against every attack until the dawn of your triumph. The unseen battle is won, but your role is to stand unwavering within its victory. Accept this blessing of divine shield and unbreakable faith. Type Amen to receive the armor of heaven now. Archangel Michael says, the darkness has met its match, and the veil of deception lifts with the gentle yet unstoppable force of dawn breaking over the horizon. What was once hidden in shadows now stands exposed, bathed in the pure light of truth's resurrection. Your spirit, though battered, rises like a phoenix from ashes, renewed and empowered. The moon trembled behind torn clouds one last time, surrendering the night to a radiant sunrise that paints the sky with colors of hope and divine promise. The echoes of betrayal fade into silence, replaced by the harmonious song of redemption. The pain you endured was the crucible in which your true self was forged, unbreakable and luminous. God says, this new dawn is more than a beginning, it is a sacred covenant sealed by heavenly hands. Your journey through darkness has prepared you to receive blessings beyond earthly measure, gifts that no deceit can steal, no shadow can diminish. The truth you now hold is a beacon, guiding you toward a future sculpted by divine love and justice. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his presence a steady flame in the fresh light. The battle scars you bear are marks of honor, testimonies to the spiritual warrior you have become. The weight of betrayal no longer burdens you, it is transformed into strength, wisdom, and unshakable faith. The winds of change blow softly now, carrying away the remnants of fear and doubt. In their place, a healing breeze whispers assurance, wrapping around your soul like a gentle embrace. The path ahead is clear, illuminated by celestial light and guarded by divine protection. God says, walk forward with courage and peace. The resurrection of truth signals a new dawn rising within and around you. You are safe, you are seen, and you are loved beyond measure. Receive this final blessing of restoration and hope. Type Amen to embrace your sacred new beginning. The sky softens into hues of lavender and gold, the divine light cascading like a gentle waterfall over still waters. Your spirit breathes deeply, inhaling the healing air of peace that now fills your soul. Each breath carries away the residue of pain, replacing it with calm, clarity, and grace. Archangel Michael's presence lingers as a soothing balm, a reminder that even amidst trials, you are never alone. The sacred shield remains, invisible yet ever present, a fortress of love and light surrounding your being. The quiet whispers of angels mingle with the rustling leaves, singing lullabies of hope and renewal. In this sacred stillness, feel the divine embrace wrapping around you like a soft breeze, steadying your heart and soul. The journey you have endured has led you to this moment of profound peace. Rest now in the assurance that your path is blessed, your spirit guarded, and your future radiant with promise.